So what about your notes? So you said you had a lot more notes. I'd love to hear them.
I have a ton of I literally did a play by play of like the whole movie. But
I
when
did
I
that too. Yeah.
yeah, it would take too long.
Well, I remember before I recorded, this is a fun thing for everybody. When I recorded, I did a couple episodes before this, and then I scrapped them because I was like, this is just not right. I
Yeah,
would literally write down a play by play for every single movie, and then I would try to
yeah,
like take you on like the movie again. I'm like, well, the listener just listened to and watched this whole movie. I do not want to then go through play by play. Like I did that.
yeah.
There will be one release, I think, where I did Pulp Fiction, and it's literally me just going from beginning to end. And I was like, this is aggressive.
Yeah. You're pretty much just doing the whole movie at that point.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
like, why
point
watch
in
the movie?
watching it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just listen to this guy read the script or whatever.
literally. But what were some key things that you wrote down that was
There was a lot
um
of key things that I wrote down.
go for it.
I
Go
really
for
like
it.
I like how they portrayed his struggle in the beginning. I don't say struggle, but like literally how poor he is. Like he went to the gas station, it was like 40 on 10 or something like that. And he like handed 40 cents. That like I was like, okay, this is
Familiar
yeah,
territory. I mean, how far would that get you?
not far. I don't know, down the block, not far.
I mean, well, think about it. $5, it does jack up that tank a good bit.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I ain't gonna
40
lie.
cents. Can you even put 40 cents? Can you put like a penny worth of gas? What is that? A drop?
I think you can. That's like a good mouth. That's a good swallow.
A good
That's a good swallow of some
it's like a
Kool-Aid.
mouthwash, right?
Yeah.
Gasoline.
The car just laughs at you like, oh, okay.
I actually realized how like a lot a gallon is because my car, I don't know if I told you this, my car actually broke down recently.
Uh-oh.
AK I ran out of gas. You ever like drive on E and you're like, I can make it.
So far, I made it every time. I've
I
never
know.
died out, and one day it's gonna happen at the worst time.
It luckily it didn't happen on the highway, which is what
Okay,
was gonna happen.
that's
Because
good.
I was dropping my coworker off and it happened right in front of his house, his apartment. And I was like, oh my God, if I had like gotten on the highway like maybe a second or maybe like a few minutes earlier, or whatever, you know, if I was
Hmm.
faster, I don't know, I'd be shit out of luck. But I had to get like an actual gas can and like pour it in, and it took like
Oh,
a solid 10 minutes. I was like, why is it taking so long?
did they charge you out of your ass for a gas can? Because I feel like that's how they get a lot of people.
You have to buy the gas can separate, and then you have to pay for like obviously
Yeah.
to
How
get the
much?
gas.
How much do you pay for it? I don't know
The
why I
gas
care,
can
but
was like $20, I think, something stupid.
oh,
I
that
mean, I
seems like
have
a
it
lot.
now, like the gas can to use whenever.
Hopefully, it's empty.
It is, it is.
Okay.
It's not clean or anything. It's just
It's full of gas just sitting in my living room.
shit. Should I throw it out? My cat's like licking it right
No,
now.
just like turn it into a candle.
I could
It
do that,
it
yeah.
should work. It should work.
Yeah. You know, fire matches and stuff. That's totally fine. Another thing I noticed was the telemarketing portion of the movie, like the actual
Mm,
telemarketing part, which you know they like brushed over it, but like that sort of environment like really triggered like that retail itch, mostly with like management. Because I know we talked about like clients and stuff like that, but it was the
yeah.
management that was like really like this is familiar. This is very familiar.
You know every name I'm thinking of right now. I don't want to say it. I don't want to
But
give it to him, but you
I,
know who I'm
that
talking about.
that female manager, the one that was like starting to hit on Cash when he got on up,
Uh-huh.
she reminded me of someone a
Oh,
lot.
really?
Yeah, they
Say
all
their
did.
name. No.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, there's a lot of that's the thing too. It's not even that they're like assholes, but sometimes like they are like uncomfortably sexual. And sometimes you can create like a dialogue with people. You're like, oh, we could go there with jokes. But then
Yeah,
you also know there's those people that you work with that's like, oh, you want to like corner me and like take my life force out of me. Like you want my kids, and
you
I don't
want.
I don't want it.
Well, it's so stupid too because they put like honestly they put like these teenagers 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds in like a fucking work environment for 8 hours and expect them not to like form like relationship. Don't fucking date. You know what I mean? It's like,
No, it's always the older ones who want to touch me.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
okay.
no, the managers are horny.
Yeah, very much so. 8 hours of not touching anything. They go home to their fucking wife with a limp dick, like, or husband. I don't know. I don't want to touch you right now. Just want to eat my Popeyes.
You suck. I can't say it.
Yeah.
Oh man, nah, no. I mean, yeah, because you know what it is. I think just some people they go too far. They don't know how to read the room, and I think we all fall victim to that. It's not like I'm perfect and I can read every situation I'm in. But I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes people they just their feelings get in the way in a work environment, and they feel like they can get away with it because say for example, we were joking about one thing, but then they go that extra level where it's like, all right, this is kind of weird. This is too
Yeah.
much. I'm just trying to like make myself.
It kind of ties back to the movie with that guy. He had like tattoos that were fading. Remember the guy? He was like giving a speech about bag him and tag him or whatever.
When
In
was
the
that?
beginning of the movie.
Oh, got you.
I don't remember any of the names. I just remember Cash, Detroit, Sal, and Squeeze was the
You're better than me because I'm sitting here trying to voice say anybody's name because I'm never a good name person. I just remember Squeeze was
Asian guy.
he was an Asian guy, but he was also from The Walking Dead, and I know him.
Yes. What was his name?
Yeah,
Glenn?
Glenn. Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did he say? He's like, I love you. Let me stop.
Oh, oh.
What was her name?
Baseball bat.
Yeah. God damn it. That movie, that fucking show sucks. I
I
hate
feel
it.
like that was when The Walking Dead peaked for me. When they smashed his head, and not
Peaked.
only smashed it, but they showed it.
Yeah. I feel like
Like
that's where it started going downhill, though.
yeah, because you took a character that it just didn't make any sense. And I know that's what they were getting at by just killing somebody that wasn't supposed to die, but it was like, you
Yeah.
just did the wrong one though. And I could
Yeah.
feel the shock waves in my body when that happened. It was traumatic.
Glenn was like everybody's favorite. I definitely did
Yeah.
not watch that show, but I've seen it from like other people watching it, and Glenn was like the best in the show.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever watch it from the beginning to that point, you'll really see it. Like
Yeah.
it was tough.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with those good shows. It's like, this is the apocalypse. Like people are just dying randomly.
Yeah.
But you still, once you get invested to people, it's hard. And
Yeah.
you might lose an audience, even if they understand the concept of the world, but it's like you kill off so many people. I'm tapped out.
I never understood the idea of like, oh, the show's great. They're killing off characters left and right. It's like that doesn't make a show good at all. It just means
No.
they just kill characters.
But then
Like,
sometimes people want to move on in their careers too. I mean,
right, but that's how you kill them off.
you
But
kill
there's
them
ways
off.
to do it without killing them off.
Not in a Walking Dead apocalypse.
True. You can
Like
make
I
them
have to
like
go. I have to go.
I
But
have to go.
I'll be back, and I'm gonna be there to support you guys, but I just have to be gone.
Maybe I'll be back in like an off season or something. But I gotta go. Like
I'll get bit, but then I'm like gonna come back
I'm gonna we're my character's gonna be like hiding, so I'm gonna go.
behind that tree, the oak.
Yeah, I mean, like with Game of Thrones, right? I've never seen Game of Thrones. But everybody keeps talking about it.
Oh, so good.
Well, okay, but why is it good?
It's rough. Well, okay, I'll tell you. It's rough in the beginning. You have to get through all the dialogue. That's one thing about the show that drove me nuts. I'm my simple ass mind. And you want to talk about names? You want to
Yeah.
talk about names? There is so much detail that you have to keep up with just to understand what the hell's going on. I had to turn on subtitles again because I was like, oh no. But once you get past the first season, you get invested, and that right there, you don't even have to know what's going on really, but just you get the main idea and you get invested. Just like The Walking Dead, you get invested in these characters, and then as the show gets a bigger budget, there is some iconic scenes towards the
Yeah.
end. The payoff is so good.
Yeah.
So good. I think the ending, people are either you're gonna love the ending or you're gonna hate it, just like every show. It's not like some shows where it's like, oh, everybody loved the ending. It was perfect. Like The Office ended perfectly for me. I don't know about
The
other people.
Office.
That ended pretty perfect. But I think you would appreciate Game of Thrones.
What's the show ending that you didn't like? Like
Sons of Anarchy, and I will say that quickly and swiftly.
you said it really quick, actually.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy stands out in my mind as a really fucked up show. Like,
Okay.
I hate them. I hate that. Like,
Is that like a reality TV show?
no, it's a scripted show, but it's just
Like what,
I
like Peaky
well,
Blinders?
don't get me wrong, I love the show. I thought it was a good show, but there was just so many parts of the show that it made me more frustrated sometimes
Yeah.
than like enjoying the show. And I don't want to ruin it because I've already ruined The Walking Dead with baseball bat. I
I
just thought about it.
for everyone else
Yeah.
that I mean it's been
Sorry.
how long? How long
Oh,
has it
it's
been?
been long. So if you have not watched The Walking Dead, what the hell's wrong with you?
If you don't know Glenn dies in that show, I don't
Stop. Don't keep
like
saying it.
Glenn dies, Glenn dies. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna
He
get
might
t-shirts. Glenn dies.
I'm sure there's a t-shirt with that on
Oh,
it.
you know it.
Yeah.
You
I
know
mean
it.
there's one for spoiler alert, but Dumbledore dies in Harry Potter. There was probably wait, have you not seen Harry Potter?
No, I knew.
Oh, fuck you. I really was like, oh
Not
shit.
Dumbledore.
I spoiled Harry Potter for this man.
You know what's funny? I have yet to watch some of them. Like, I didn't finish the
Mm.
whole thing from front to back. I literally watched Harry Potter, the first couple movies, and then like I watched half of this one. I never even touched that one. Like, I do not know how it ends.
They're so good. Those movies are so good. Those movies are like perfect comfort movies because they're
Yeah,
so cozy and you're like in the castle and it's
I
visually
agree.
pleasing and magic. It's just awesome.
That whole franchise would have lasted so long, but I feel like it hit its peak when the writer of Harry Potter just got a little too in
J.K.
her thought.
Rowling's.
Yeah, she got a little too in her thoughts and it got a little too public. Because I think when I first started hearing about her and her personals, opinions, I think she was always hitting it on the head, and people were like, "Yeah," and I think she probably got like, "Yeah," and then
Yeah,
she was
it got
like,
to her head.
yeah, and then she said that one thing, and then it just made the whole franchise go, "Oh no."
I mean, I think the franchise is still popular. I don't think people are like,
Yeah, I mean, I think people are, they love it and they're gonna love it, but it's like R. Kelly, like R. Kelly. We know what happened.
I do not think I do not think R. Kelly is anything. I don't think Harry Potter is anything like R.
No,
Kelly.
hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna tie it back in. Watch this. Watch this.
Let's
Watch
hear
this.
this.
It is different, but he does
Very
have some
different.
songs that we love. That is a party pleaser, right?
Yes.
That is the Harry Potter. Ignition is Harry Potter. If you're just now tuning in, yes, I did just.
You were comparing Ignition to Harry Potter.
Ignition is Harry Potter, but it feels uncomfortable when you're listening to it and jamming, but you know that in their personal life, although this is two different extremes, you just feel weird about it. You feel weird about the artist, but not
I
about their art. But you feel
I
now weird about the art because of the artist.
I just don't like with R. Kelly. That's like
I know it's a
I
stretch.
I
It's the
can't
only
remove.
thing.
I don't know. I can't remove myself from that. But
You're
with
gonna
like
try.
Harry Potter, it's like no. With the like Harry Potter, it's like I could just pretend like J.K. Rowling. Maybe she was like I don't know. Like I don't even have to like think of her when I watch the movies because she wasn't even directing the movie. She wrote a book,
No.
and then some other genius was like, "Let's make this into a movie."
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, there's so many things that have become mega, mainstream and popular that way. If you look at the roots of how it got there, it's probably not the most pleasant thing. I mean, America is literally a great example of that. Where we are right now, I think there's a lot of great things that, I'm
Yeah,
here. I'm
yeah,
wonderful. The show's wonderful. But I mean, if you go back,
that's true.
I'm
Yeah,
getting deep. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, everything
no, I
everything
mean,
has a rough beginning,
yeah, I
and
mean that's true.
yeah, and everything might get rough in the end. Everything, nothing's perfect. So
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
But
Eh,
I maybe I'll get back into Harry Potter. I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I watch it.
if you do, definitely you gotta include Lynn into it. She loves Harry Potter.
Mm.
That was it.
Who's that?
My girlfriend.
Okay, telling the world, Ty is off the market
Yeah,
as of right
sorry.
now. Sorry.
As of right now, trying to make sure.
Well,
It's like,
yeah, I'm just saying, as of currently in 2021,
oh
on
yeah,
this
Kurt.
exact day, you
Yeah,
are
currently.
still in the status of taken. I am currently in the status of single, although people think I'm dating literally everyone who I take a picture with.
Well, probably. I'm kidding.
Like,
We don't
if
want.
I take a picture with your cat in your room right now, they're gonna think I like pussy.
Well, this is a boy cat, so
I
he has
mean,
he has balls. You want to
oh,
you want to see them?
please don't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's actually right next to me. You want to see him though?
I would like to
I'm
see your
not gonna.
cat. Nobody's gonna see this but me. I'll describe it. Your cat is that
Oh
green
shit.
eyes?
Actually, yeah. Stay still.
Green eyes. He's white and gray. Gray on the top, white at the bottom.
He doesn't want me to hold him.
He does not want to be touched by Ty.
No,
He's mad at him. He didn't feed him, so
I did feed him. He's just being a fat ass. He didn't even
somebody
finish his
call
food.
somebody call the animal protection.
No, he's such a good boy. He's so
No.
spoiled.
No, I see it. You look like you bought him all the great toys and feed him well, and I see it.
Most of my paycheck goes to him.
Oh
So I'll be
no.
honest. Yeah.
You're just like, I have no life.
No,
It's just the cat.
I'm a cat dad now.
You're Taylor Swift.
I'm Taylor Swift. Ew, I want to be her.
You're the kids.
I'm a snake. Kidding. You heard
um
about this is like off topic, but you
yeah.
heard about the divorce with Kim and
Look
your
at us
boy
getting
Kanye.
look at us getting into pop culture. Yes, I did.
It's
Um
yeah.
was I surprised? No.
Was anybody surprised? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I honestly think like this is just gonna send him. Well, he was already off the deep end. Like, how
And
much more off the deep end can you get? Like, what's next?
um well, I don't know. Nowadays there's so many things that are shocking. I just don't even the
It's more.
possibilities are endless.
It's morbid to say, but I think like the next step is suicide.
Oh wow, you really went there.
Yeah,
You know,
because he's just crazy. He's gone.
I feel like he backed himself into a corner and he's mad that why is he backed into a corner? Like I feel like he's mad about the decisions he's making. I
Well, he
feel like
also
he's
has
just
like a mental illness.
yeah, he's just kind of recycling over and over again. He's just kind of walking in a circle. And I feel like once you get to that level of fame and status where nobody can tell you nothing because you have a lot of money and
It's the
power,
ego. Yeah,
nobody's going to tell you. I mean, look at Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, he had a lot of yes men around him and he cut off a lot of people that were not agreeing with him or kind of brought him down to earth.
that's true. If you don't have like friends, that's why like you don't have friends that knock you down a peg, then you're just surrounded by yes men. You're surrounded by people that don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
And it's not the best feeling. It's like being denied at the club when you ask, can I dance? And you're like, fuck no. It's going to hurt, but it's
It's
humbling.
humbling. Yeah.
Humbling. And your friends are that girl that told you you're ugly and no, I'll never dance with you.
You want to be friends still?
Yeah, it comes from a loving place, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean it's all love. It's all love.
Yeah.
When I say your breath stink, it's love.
Oh, is it that bad? Is it coming through the camera?
Is it onions? Oh shit.
So, what else do you have about the movie? Because you said you have a lot of notes, and I am curious about your notes. I do not want to take away your notes.
Sorry, I'm scattering.
No. Because I had a lot of notes too, but I tried to cut them down. I deleted them so I don't even use them because I knew that a lot of them were just nonsense.
I was just writing anything that was coming to my mind. Well, Detroit's earrings were like, what's up with that? Like every single time she was on the screen, I like had to pause it to read her earrings.
I think her earrings were lyrics from Bob Dylan.
Really?
Yeah, I heard it. I didn't write it down because I wasn't certain about that. But yeah, I think they are.
It's
But
like a
because I
little
I don't listen to Bob Dylan. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either.
So
That's interesting.
I think that was a message that tied into the movie on a deeper level. So I don't think it was
Hmm.
so obvious.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
stuff like that it was like I like because it was like a little thing
Yeah.
that adds to it, but wasn't so in your face, if that makes sense.
No, no, I agree.
Uh what's another one? There's a lot. There was a lot in this movie. Oh, and the that performance she did where they were throwing like cell phones and bullet casings and bags of sheep blood at her.
Hmm.
What was that supposed to say? Like, what is? I thought that was bizarre. Just
Well,
another artsy thing, right? See, these are like the things that I thought about.
yeah, that whole part. I feel like there's so many layers to it that I don't even know how to break it down. Like, I think the general idea of it is she is not what he turned into.
There's a big stark contrast from that party to like the Steve Lift's party
Hmm.
where it transitioned from like they're all in this like sort of abandoned store surrounded by like African decor and doing like this bizarre, like strange performance that doesn't form to conform to society to this fucking guy just doing like a huge line of coke and just bitches everywhere. It's like it shows like the from like low class and like what the elites are doing, you know what I mean? They like having
Yeah.
orgies and shit. That's
Hmm.
insane. Can you imagine?
I believe it. I don't think it doesn't happen. I feel like it does.
It does, 100% does. Orgies are like a thing those guys do. How
Yeah.
does it even like work? It'd be stinky.
Especially when they're all horses.
Yeah. Do the horses have orgies too? Can they? Can they? Are they allowed to?
Well, we can ask Cardi B. I could call Cardi B because in a new song Up, she said, girl's breath smells like horse sex.
Hmm.
She knows what horse sex is.
I feel like she
I don't know
does.
how, but
I
she
feel like
put it on a song. So
I feel like Cardi B, if she had a chance, would try to turn herself into a horse. No, that's like a Doja Cat thing, actually.
random. No, I feel
Have you?
like Doja wants to be a cow. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, I'm sorry. A cat. Yeah.
She
Have you
told us,
heard?
bitch, she's a cow. Hey,
Have you heard the Doja Cat song called "Streets"?
no,
Oh,
I, I
you should
sound
listen.
like I sound bitter. No, I don't even. I just can't. I have not been keeping up with music. I know me. I'm not
Ha-
keeping up with music.
have you heard the new Draco song with
No,
Drake? There's a
no.
guy named Draco the Ruler, and it's featuring Drake. I forgot what it's called, but Lynn put me on.
Yeah, no. The only album I know I listened to front and back and I'm proud of was Chloe and Halle's Ungodly Hour.
Oh,
Was
that's
that
the
the name of the
Beyonce's
album?
protege, right?
Yeah, that's they're under her Ivy Park label.
Mm.
They're good.
Is that the only people on their label?
I'm sure there's probably others,
Yeah,
maybe.
and they're good. I think you showed me one of their songs, right?
Yeah, they actually released a new music video that I was watching recently, and I was like, yo, you want to talk about visuals and concepts?
Yeah.
They're all about it. And they're bringing something fresh. I mean, I swear, there's so many R&B artists and songs that are coming out nowadays that are just so predictable and vibey. And
Mm.
not to say that Chloe and Halle's not vibey, they're very vibey, but like it's just different.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you could feel it. And I feel like they got some dance bops on there. And it's just like,
I
I'm
gotta
here for
listen
it.
to it. I'll listen
I'll
to
send
it.
it to you. I'll send it to you.
I have Apple Music. The last album I listened to was A Whole Lot of Red.
What's that?
Playboy.
See,
You're like
you got me fucked up.
what actually no, there's a what's the other one? There's a song I heard recently that I like. Oh, The Weeknd. What you
Oh
think of
yeah, no, I like his songs.
After
I was
Hours?
I was
Have you
listening
heard
to what was it? Blinding Lights.
is that off his new record?
I
His
think
new
that's
album?
off his new record. That's good.
He's like really good. Like
he's definitely giving me a concept.
so
I'll
yeah.
say that.
Okay. So guess who's going to his concert next year?
You already bought the ticket?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my
Me.
god, you're
Yeah.
going to get you're never getting your money back.
Probably not, but it's whatever. I mean, honestly, like I hope they don't cancel it or whatever. They might.
They might
I've never
alter it.
yeah, I've never been to a concert, so
You've never been to a concert?
nope. Gotta gotta start somewhere.
Oh my
And
god,
what
why have you never wanted what?
well, how am I supposed to go now?
Well, I mean, good luck. But I think I've asked you to go to a concert once or twice before.
Yes, and I didn't go. I
Why
think because I
not?
worked.
Oh yeah.
There was
Yeah.
one time I was supposed to go to see Bryson Tiller at the Toads, and Chef said that, and
I know.
shit. Uh, anyway, so just bleep that out. And
Wait, why?
oh, I don't know, just like gave away my location. Or who cares?
He lives in Toad's place. He
Yeah,
lives in Toad's place. Write that down, guys.
write that down.
And he has a
Place.
cat.
Yeah. What else? What else? Other information. And my social is 09.
No, there was a couple times,
first
but
or free.
there's I was going to buy the tickets for Janet Jackson, and I had tickets for Little Dragon, and that all
Janet
got
Jackson.
canceled. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
What's she doing?
Good. I know. She's supposed to release a new album too. So that was supposed to be a new tour, new album. And yeah, it was supposed to be really good.
Then what happened? COVID or
COVID, and then I was just sitting there waiting for my money to be given back to me for the Little Dragon concert, which just recently I got it.
Jesus, how
I know.
It's like 2 years later.
I know.
How much did you spend on it?
It was like a regular concert ticket. Like what? I don't know.
Oh, how long pry?
It's like under $50. No, well, yeah, I think it was like under 50. It was not
okay.
bad.
It's not bad.
Not like a Janet concert. Janet concert, you're gonna have to press that $100 mark.
Yeah,
you just have to.
Well, the one time I was gonna see Bryson Tiller right before he was about to pop off. Actually, a coworker, you probably know him, invited me. I'm not gonna say shit, but he invited me to go, and I was like, "Well, I work." This is before he had any power to do anything about that. That was it.
Well, everybody, I think that's a great episode.
You're gonna stop? You're gonna leave on that note? Wait, let me say something better. At least,
give me something that I could end it to.
I just want closing thoughts on like everything. The movie was good. If you haven't seen it and just listen to this podcast for some reason, you should definitely watch it because it's worth it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It does tell a lot, and it reflects a lot on not only just like life itself, but like our society right now, which was weird, but because like a lot of like the parallels, not like the pandemic shit, but like the parallels with like social justice and riots and shit like that, so
yeah, it's very it's
close to home,
very meaningful still today.
Yeah
Interesting how a movie can do that.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed myself, and I enjoy talking about it, and I enjoy being on this podcast.
Well,
so thank you for inviting me on.
Absolutely. And do you have any social that you want to share, or no? I'm not pressured.
I have an Instagram where I post like nothing. I try to post like art stuff a lot, but it's at Tyean Artist, TYEAN. You know how to spell artist, so
yeah. Ty is an amazing artist, and every now and then he will have his moments where he just posts some like amazing things. So I would give him a follow.
I have stuff that I don't post.
He ain't gonna post something in like the next 5 years, but we will wait.
Maybe, yeah. There'll be something. I'll post something this month, maybe next month.
I know. Once I post, well, get it ready. So when I post this bonus clip or whatever this is, I don't even know what this is going to be.
Like I don't know.
They're going to see something that is recent.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll promise to post something recent by the time this clip comes up.
But thank you again for coming on.
No problem.
And
Thank you for
hopefully
having me.
to, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully to many more movies. You know, I already have like a good couple in my head now. Now that we've been
Yeah,
talking, that we could definitely knock out. So
definitely.
yeah, we're gonna end this little bonus clip, and we'll see you guys next episode.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Ciao.
See ya.